Morning, guys. I think we could call this first draft or rough draft for the C-Ray to put a different motor in it. This case for the motor is going to be useless because it's PLA, and if the motor gets hot it's going to go soft and lose its shape. But it gives me a chance to just try a few ideas out. And that's the dog bone thing for linking up to the shaft. Right, this is very temporary rig up here. So we've got the new ESC, we've got my 3D printed parts, and we've got the alternative motor and a small 3S. So I've had to put adapters on there. Yeah, okay. It's got a very large dead spot in the middle for the brake, which I don't want. But the 3D printed parts seem to be okay until we overheat that motor, and then we'll have trouble because the PLA will just melt and it'll all go loose. But the actual print is the right size, so I could print it out of something else, like whatever it is. Not PLA. I've forgotten what it is now. ABS is what I'm trying to think of. Yeah, it's got a really big dead spot in the middle for the brake. Don't like that. Okay, well, the print worked. The new ESC seems to work, although I did have a lot of trouble when I initially set this up. It's actually taken me about an hour going through, switching it off, switching it on, rearranging things. I got a sneaking suspicion it might put out too much voltage because the receiver got hot, which it doesn't normally do. Anyway, that'll do for now. Right, slightly easier to see what's going on now. I've taken the old battery tray and the receiver is on the bottom of that, the old toy grade receiver. Taking that off out the way. That's a crazy big battery. It just happens to be one of the 3S LiPos that I have available. I've changed the connector on the ESC because it was one of these. I'll probably wire the motor leads directly onto the motor, just solder them direct, just to save having too many connectors floating around. The battery, I think I'll make some sort of a tray that will go on the existing pillars there, just to hold it in the center of gravity position. So hopefully it stays sitting upright. I might make use of that on-off switch and wire that into the on-off switch for the ESC, so we can still use the original on-off switch. I am doing far more to this boat than I'd intended. I'd intended just to buy it from the charity shop, run it on its existing toy grade, and then take it back to the charity shop. But I'm getting a bit carried away. The pink stuff here, that's the PLA that I've got, and as I say, that will soften if that motor gets hot. So that's not a good idea. I have got some other stuff that we could print it from, but at the moment it's all right. The motor itself that I've used there, a friend gave me two. I can't remember what he said they came from. They've got nice brass gears on them, and rather than try and take that gear off, what I actually did with that piece was made the hole in the back of it. This is a nine teeth, so I put a 9-sided hole in the back there, and this gear is a tight fit in there, so that saved trying to get that gear off. I think that's about all I need to say at the moment. So yeah, it's work in progress. If you missed the previous videos, that's a hobby grade servo I've put in there to do the steering. That's a bit of 3D printing there. The receiver, if I move that all up, the receiver does actually slot in there nicely. Holds it in place. And yeah, we need to sort out where the new ESC is going to sit and where the battery is going to sit. So I'll 3D print some sort of tray or something to go just between these two pillars, and that should hold it in place. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.